right, we are recording. Hello there, everybody. We are back at the Algonquin table, at least the VC's version of it. I don't know if you missed it the first time around, Pat hosted it on his channel, and he asked Glenn and I 20 questions, and then we thought, you know what, why don't we each take a turn? So I'm doing it this month. I'll pose these 20 questions to Glenn and Pat, and then next month it'll be Glenn's turn to grill me and Pat. So for those of you not familiar, we've got Pat Close to the Edge over in Ireland. Fantastic channel.
Thanks very much, Steve.
Gentleman who knows his prog rock for sure.
Absolutely.
And then Glen Kellaway from the basement. Oh, up in Canada, not over in Canada, up in Canada. And you two almost, I just checked, you two almost have the same number of subscribers. You're very close.
Yeah, we're always around the same, aren't we?
You're both at like 3.4, yeah. So I mean,
that took me 25 years to get there, and Pat did it in like a year.
Yeah, Pat's done it.
Yeah,
about 2 years now. I'm 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, but really, when you think of it, if you combine the three of us, we have 7 million subs.
Oh, it's insane.
7,000.
Yeah.
So,
but if you do notice though about the subs, like if every one of them watched every one of our videos, our videos would be doing fantastic.
We do all right.
Yeah. You wouldn't have time to comment.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh. So, if we're ready to get this rolling, I've got my 20 questions, and first one is going to Pat. I have a description I use when describing how I listen to a certain album, and that is put your headphones on, turn out the lights, smoke them if you got them, and sink into the couch. Okay. What would that album be for you then?
Okay, it would be Rubicon by Tangerine Dream.
Okay. Yep, I know you love that album. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, and you definitely need to smoke with it.
And you're talking about a headphone album here. Is that the?
Yeah.
And that's what I did use it. I don't really use headphones, but I'd actually have it blasting anyway.
Yeah.
That's an interesting
one. You would do that on CD because you don't want to have to get up and interrupt.
No, I'm a lazy bastard. No way would I want to get up.
Well, no, but when you're kind of experiencing something like that, you want it just to.
Oh yeah, leave it play.
45, 50 minutes, whatever it is. Yeah. All right, Glenn, what do you got?
Well, I'm going to smoke like a really powerful doobie here and listen to "After Bathing at Baxter's" by Jefferson Airplane.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be one of them. Yeah.
What song is on that album? I mean,
I don't think there's anything that anyone would know on that album.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like people they can't remember when they listen to it.
And you know that the whole title "After Bathing at Baxter's" is a inside joke with a band that if they did acid the night before a recording session, they came into the recording session and the guy said, "What'd you do last night?" "No, I was bathing at Baxter's." That means they were on an acid trip.
They were bathing.
Very good.
After bathing at Baxter's is a bit of a drug joke.
All right, very good.
I like that.
My go-to is always Close to the Edge.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh. Oh, it's an amazing album. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's a perfect headphone album. One, because I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, but also very long intro before you really get to the volume, and you'd have to have your stereo pretty loud if you were listening to it on speakers to make out that first.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So, all right. Number 2. So Glenn is first. Biggest mistake one of your favorite artists made? It can be, anything. Just why did they do that album? Why did they take 10 years off? Why did they use that producer?
I'm just going to go with one that I just thought of was the band Supertramp, which I was a big fan of. Why did Rick Davies and what's the other dude's name?
Roger Hodgson.
Roger Hodgson. Why the hell did they have a falling out and break up, and neither of them were worth a shit without each other?
Yeah, I think it was I think Hodgson wanted to stay in California. That's where he wanted the band to be based out of, and Rick Davis wanted to stay in England. I think that was
really
one of the.
So they blew up one of my favorite bands just to out of for geography reasons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's really
Yeah.
stupid. That was a good answer then.
Yeah. A very good answer. Yeah.
All right. So mine is it took Black Sabbath 35 years to do another album with Ozzy. Why it took that long, I don't know. And they ended up not making a very good album, at least in my opinion.
No, it's rubbish.
Yeah, I mean, Ozzy leaves in '78, and we don't get an album until 2013. And they could have done it. Ozzy's career had kind of peaked in the '90s. They could have done something in the early 2000s, no problem, and they just couldn't get it done.
What was the name of the album that they made when they came back?
13.
13.
That's it, right?
Yeah, not worth having, Glenn.
Yeah. It's, only good thing I can say about it is it has the lenticular cover.
Yeah, it's just a terrible album.
Yeah.
It actually, what it does actually, you think of Ozzy with Up Until Never Say Die. That's an excellent body of work.
Oh, those first 8 albums, yeah.
Dilutes that body of work in many respects. You get me?
Yeah.
Because you tag that on the end of it.
Right.
You know, where it was solid up to then, and then bring out that poor. For me, the question, you have to ask me the question again, and just to let the viewers know, we don't know the questions.
Right.
I don't know.
They do not know anything that's coming. I concocted these in my evil brain. Biggest mistake one of your favorite artists made?
Biggest mistake? God, that's a tough question. My favorite artist. Okay. Biggest mistake my favorite artist made. Deep Purple was getting back together in '84.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they should ever come back. Yeah, they made some excellent albums with Steve Morse later in the, like Now What and Whoosh and those albums. But I'm talking when they came back with the Mark II classic lineup, brought out Perfect Strangers, I was so disappointed with that. They should have left it where it was because they were all after going on to their solo careers. But they got offered a load of money.
Oh, yeah.
And came back and only did 2 albums, and then went one with Joe Lynn Turner with that horrible album, Slaves and Masters. It's the S&M album of the rock industry. It's terrible. It's terrible. But that's, I think, to me, that is, they should have come taste the band. Boom. Look at Led Zeppelin. John Bonham died. Boom. They came back for one concert.
Right.
And that was only a birthday celebration for your man who owned the Atlantic Records.
They didn't do an album of original material like that.
No, they never came. No, and they never wanted to come back because Robert Plant said, no, it's gone.
Right. Yeah.
So that's my answer.
All right. Very good. So we had one. I thought they waited too long. Pat thinks they shouldn't have come back together. And Glenn's broke up on them. So.
Yeah, broke up on them. Yeah, over
airline reservations.
Yeah.
Airline reservation. Yeah.
All right. Can you remove one album from one of your favorite artists and have it be a perfect discography? Has to be a minimum of 5 or 6 albums. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to make you do it for 2 or 3 albums. A band that had a short career.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I answer this first. Okay. And this for me is, I don't know how you can pick any other band. It's Led Zeppelin. Give me one through Presence, those 7 albums. I don't need In Through the Outdoor. You can get rid of that, and to me, it would be a perfect discography. I don't like that album much because Jimmy Page is hardly on it. Had very little to do with the writing. You listen to that album, you can see where Robert Plant's solo career is going. So.
You can, but I would slightly disagree with you. I take 2 albums out. I take House of the Holy out as well because I don't particularly like that album.
Okay.
I don't think they were at the races on that because then they upped the game then when they brought out Physical Graffiti afterwards.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to do Led Zeppelin. You can choose yours now.
Oh, I won't be doing Led Zeppelin. No. Am I next?
Yep. You are up.
So one album to take out, and it'll be a perfect.
It'll be a perfect discography.
Perfect discography. Jeez, that's a tough one.
Oh, that is.
that is a tough one because I can't mention, like, Frank Zappa has so many albums I can't
Yeah.
even remember. I can't even remember what would I take out. Oh, I'll have to go then with. I'll go with Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
I know what album you're getting rid of.
It's not Love Beach. It's In the Hot Seat.
It's In the Hot Seat. Yeah, what a horrible.
If you take out In the Hot Seat, to me then, because I'm after growing to love Love Beach recently, actually.
Really? Oh my God.
Believe, and I tell you why, because Dermot, you know Dermot to be on the channel.
Is this called True Confessions or 20 Questions?
Yeah, true. No, Dermot said, as I always played the first side and never bothered with the second side. Never really bothered with it. And he said, play the second side. And play it a couple of times. And it's a big suite. Side long epic. Absolutely excellent. I never gave it a chance because the first side would put you off.
Yeah.
So you take out In the Hot Seat, and then you have, and I'm talking about Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I'm not talking about the Emerson, Lake and Powell album.
Right. Yeah. That was another one where there was a long period between when they had released albums. You know. They had Black Moon in between. No, Black Moon was after. That's right.
Black Moon was after. That was early 1992, I think.
Yeah. So, all right, very good, Glenn. Do we stop?
Okay, I just thought of this band. I love their whole discography except for the last album, and I think it's CCR. Is it Pendulum, the last one, where John Fogerty let the other guys have a few of the songs because they were bitching they didn't get enough, and he's going, okay, let's see what you can do, and they sucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, because they had a pretty solid catalog up until the last album.
Okay, yeah, they're a greatest hits band for me. I've never owned any of their proper studio albums.
Wow.
So yeah.
I've never owned anything by him.
Yeah. So I have a greatest hits, but that's it.
No.
Okay. All right, very good. Well, that was 3 big bands. All right, a number of X get universal praise in the VC that you just don't get. Okay. Name one.
Oh,
so Glenn, you're up first, right?
I hate all these.
No, wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm 3. That's number 4. So Pat's up first. Yes.
What's the question again then?
A number of acts get almost universal praise in the VC. You just don't get them. Who would it be? You see,
Do
people
I name one? Yeah.
Just one. Yeah, you only need one.
So bands that get universal praise on YouTube. That's a tough question. Because I like a lot of bands.
Oh, I know one band you don't like at all, and I can guarantee you they get talked about a lot.
Yeah, I know that. I'm going to say them actually. But I'm always saying them. I was trying to think of another one. It's the Rolling Stones. I can't stand fuckers.
Is it a band we're supposed to name or a phrase that's used?
No.
Bands. Band or artists.
It's an artist that gets universal praise.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. So it'll be the Rolling Stones, and you know another one I would throw in there, just to be a little bit devious. I throw in the Beatles as well. I fucking fed up listening to about the Beatles. The Beatles.
You can find a lot of just Beatles-centric channels, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Beatles. You know what I mean? There was music before the Beatles. That's what I liked. There was.
Yep. All right, Glenn.
Well, I'm going to kind of go off your Beatles thing here, and I'm just going to say fucking Ringo Starr. That guy hasn't made a good album ever. Every Ringo Starr song on a Beatles album is always the worst fucking song on the album. Yes. And every time he puts out an album, all these Beatle channels and everything come out saying it's like a masterpiece. Oh, this Ringo album's great. The man can't sing. He has very little talent. He's a good, solid drummer. That's it. Like, stop praising Ringo's music. Maybe you'll stop making it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's a good one, Glenn. I like that.
Don't get me going. Now you're getting me all upset.
Good.
All right. Mine, I know Glenn likes them. I don't think Pat likes them. And for me, that's the Police. I do not own one single Police album.
No, I'm not. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't. I have 3 albums and a best of by him. I do like him.
Yeah.
Great band.
Okay.
Very talented.
Oh, I will say excellent musicians. No denying that. But just Sting's voice doesn't do much for me, and I don't know. Just never connected with me. I don't know why. So
That's interesting. Yeah, I do like him though. I'm not, probably not the biggest fan as Glenn, but I do like him.
all right, number 5. Glenn is up first. Favorite debut album ever?
Whoa. I'm going to have to say In the Court of the Crimson King.
Okay.
I would say the Zeppelin album, but when I rank my favorite albums, Court always comes higher, so I kind of got to go with that.
Okay.
Well, King Crimson's album would be one of my favorite debut albums, but as Glenn has used that one, I would say.
Oh, hold on, you're jumping over me.
Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah. So, came out in 1970, and that is Lucifer's Friend. I don't think Glenn would know him. Pat, are you familiar with him?
No, my brother loves him. I'm not familiar with him at all, actually.
This first album, you love the Hammond organ. I mean,
Yeah.
This keyboardist on this band is.
And didn't the singer in that band go on and play with sing with Uriah Heep?
Uriah Heep. He did 3 albums with Uriah Heep.
That's right. He's from the northeast of England somewhere.
Yeah.
I just made a note about that one, Steve. I've never heard it.
Yes.
No, my brother is big into him, Glenn, and he's always telling me you have to get into Lucifer's Friend.
Well,
I've never heard of them.
See, what happens too is that is a solid hard rock album, heavy metal, whatever you want to call it. After that, they change their sound. They become very jazzy and progressive after this. So you may like their albums that come after this. There's Where the Group Pulls the Blues. So all right. So then, who's yours, Pat?
That's a tough one. My God, there's so many debut albums that are so fantastic. I'd have to probably. For this one. I'll go with Van Halen's first album.
Okay.
That has always been in my top 10 anyway. I think that's an incredible hard rocking album, and there's not one bad second on the whole album, from start to finish. He was a unique guitarist, Van Halen. He actually changed the way people play the guitar, actually. So he was
a lot of clones of Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah. No, I could have picked Procol Harum's first album, which I think is mind-blowing, actually. It's so original. Or Frank Zappa's first album, which again is mind-blowing and original. There's so many albums, and Glenn, there's so many brilliant debut albums. I mean, incredible. But I go with that Van Halen one because, to me, that's a special album, and I heard it not too long after it was released.
All right, very good. Let's see here. Now I am first on this one. Any profession you would have liked going into if you could do it all over again? Rock star is not permitted. Mine, I would have been a golf course architect. I used to be an avid golfer, but then I tore my rotator cuff and bicep muscle. Had to give up the game, but I always loved just looking at a hole and why did they put the sand trap here, and it was just, I just love the whole aspect of designing.
Okay, that's interesting.
You would be next, Pat.
I think I would have loved to be a jockey, horse race jockey.
Yeah. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, and I was light enough back in the day.
Yeah,
to do it, and I would have loved to do it, but I never got the opportunity. But it's something that I would love to do.
Wow, interesting one.
Yeah,
I like
that is
that.
very interesting. It wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but that would have been like number 2,000 on the list.
Yeah, but that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I would like to be a jockey. Yeah.
Okay, Glenn.
I would have liked to have sold smoked glass during the eclipse of the sun.
Okay.
No.
What are you going to do the other?
Well, that's what I mean. I don't like working that much. Actually, I went to college and studied journalism and never pursued the field. So I
Oh,
think I would have liked to have been a journalist.
okay. Yeah, because you ended up in sales, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. Very good. Now, Pat is first on this one. This is number 7. Most disappointing supergroup.
Supergroup.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting. And what would you class as supergroup? Would you like class
Well,
Cream, those kind of bands?
yeah. Any band that's formed of former members of bands they were in.
I know what it is. It's Asia.
It's Asia. I knew you were going to say Asia.
Oh,
Asia.
That's the-
Absolute, but terrible.
Yep.
All these amazing musicians in this band, and they sold their souls for rock and roll, as they say, as Ozzy Osbourne used to say.
Yeah.
But they made a ton of money.
Made a ton of money.
Ton of money.
Yeah.
You know what? There's only one right answer, and it's Asia. I'm going with Pat. Just fucking the most disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
just
when
garbage.
you look at that lineup.
Oh, and you think this is going to be incredible. Well, it's just oh,
Look who was in that band.
oh.
I'm not going to argue with your point. It's both of your picks, but for me, it is The Firm.
Oh,
Jimmy
that's a good one.
Page, Paul Ryder. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Yeah, one of
Page.
the
Yeah.
greatest guitarists ever, and a man who has just an incredible voice and came from a great body of work. You got Free and Led Zeppelin here combining together, and that's what they came up with.
That crap. Yeah.
It,
Oh, good one.
It's just a horrible album. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that
Very disappointing.
song Radioactive. I mean, that is,
Oh.
yeah. So, all right, number 8, and Glenn is first. An admission about music listening or collecting that might surprise most people.
Ooh,
That's an interesting one.
that is an interesting one. How long do we have to think about these questions?
Well, if you
Music listening or collecting?
yeah. I mean, do you only listen in your briefs while you're laying on your couch, or
Naked.
Yeah.
Was that? Oh, nobody knew that?
no?
Oh. Oh my God. Maybe that I just like to listen by myself. I don't want anybody with me when I'm listening to music. Because they just talk, and I don't want to hear anything they got to say. I just want to listen to the music. I'll go with that.
Does your wife have like leeway if it's something urgent? She flicks.
Oh, see, when I come down the basement, she comes down the stairs, and there's a light that comes on in the room I'm in. So when she comes down the stairs, she turns on that light, and it lights up a light in my room, and I go, "Oh, here she comes."
I like that, Glenn.
Now I'm in trouble.
I like that. You're in fucking trouble now.
Okay. All right. Mine is I really don't enjoy going to record stores as much as I used to. I mean, I when I think of it, I'm like I could go to a record store and I think, no, I could just go on Amazon or Discogs or eBay and order what I want, and they've got everything I want. Where if I go to a single record store, I'm only choosing from their selection. So it's rare I go to record stores anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Pat?
So for me, that's a tough question.
It is.
It's a tough question. I suppose would be unrelated to music now, I suppose. But it would be, well, it is music. I used to love going to hi-fi shops and looking at all the equipment and all that. And like, I know it's nice to see it in the flesh, so, but I can just go online and look at anything I want. As
Right.
Steve said, I'm only stuck what they have.
Right.
And the internet is so good now with high definition pictures and 4K pictures. It's like actually looking at the thing anyway.
Yeah.
I used to love doing that. I wouldn't be buying, but I love looking at.
Okay.
I'm
All
shocked
right.
you don't like going to record stores, Steve. Like I like going because I'm going because I don't have anything in mind, and I like browsing and going, oh shit, They got that album. I don't have that. I like a lot of times you don't find anything, but when you do, it's like winning a lottery. So I kind of do like going to
Okay.
You
record
like
stores.
you like the surprise of it.
I like the surprise of it. Never know what I'm going to find.
All
Okay,
right.
that's good. Like a lucky dip.
Hmm.
Okay, I am up first on this one. This is question number 9. 3 songs or bands that could be played in a row at a party that you would just say, I'm out of here. That's it. Somebody plays these 3 bands or they play these 3 songs. And I can tell you my 3 are always it's the same 3 always. Blackwater by the Doobie Brothers. Absolutely hate that song. Piano
I
Man by
love that
Billy
song.
Joel. Hate that song. And Ricky Don't Lose That Number by Steely Dan. If you were to
Wow.
actually, if you were to play 2 of the 3, I'd probably be gone.
You're gone.
So
Interesting.
yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a song. It could be just a band comes on.
It could be
Yeah.
a band, yeah. So
Right. If I'm at a party and someone puts on the Undertones, I'm fucking gone. I'm gone. I can't stand new wave and punk. If they put that on, I'm just gone. If someone puts on country and western music, if someone put on, say, Waylon Jennings or someone like that, I'd be gone.
okay.
I'd be gone. And then if they put on hip hop, rap, that kind of music,
Yeah.
gone, out the door. Out the door.
All right. Glenn.
I got 2 bands and one kind of like a genre music. Anything by Aerosmith, because Steven Tyler is like nails on a blackboard to me. I can't
Yeah,
fucking
I can't
stand the
stand
guy.
them. Yeah. Agree there.
Anything by ABBA. I can't stand ABBA.
I don't
And
mind that.
and any crooner stuff like Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra. If I go to a party and someone thinks that's cool to listen to that stuff, I would be gone in 1 second. That would be the number one that would just I'm out.
You're gone. You're gone out the door. Yeah.
Although I was at a Wilco concert on Saturday night, and between they had a set, and then they had a half-hour intermission. You know what they played?
What?
They were playing a song, and I'm going. It was a crooner song. It was like a big band, and the guy was singing just like Frank Sinatra or Tony Bennett or something. I go, God, I recognize those lyrics. It was Van Halen's "Jump." You got it. I might as well jump. It was freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. Okay, very good. That takes care of that. Number 10, this gets us to the halfway point. What are we at here? 27 minutes. All right.
Not too bad.
Most disposable member of one of your favorite bands. So who would you get rid of? In Emerson, Lake and Palmer, which one can you get rid of? Just for an example.
One of your favorite bands.
So,
Well, I wouldn't be getting rid of anyone out of Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
yeah. So
one of my favorite bands. Well, we have an awful lot of favorite bands when it boils
yeah,
down.
it can be one of your favorite bands. So
am I up next or is it Glenn?
yeah, no, it's you.
Me.
You're on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm on the spot. Christ almighty, that's a tough one. One member to get rid of. Okay. If the band, I'm going to pick a progressive rock band.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick Yes, right?
Okay.
I'm talking about, I know they had multiple lineups.
Right. But you're probably talking about the core.
The core. I could do without Alan White on drums.
Okay.
I think you could get in another drummer, and it wouldn't make any difference.
Yeah, he had big shoes to fill. Yeah,
because he followed Bruford,
right.
and he did it seamlessly. Like, you know what I mean? You wouldn't really notice. So I presume if they got another drummer, you wouldn't really notice either. Where if you get rid of John Anderson, of course you're going to notice,
Right.
And that's why the new Yes album is not a Yes album without John Anderson. It's not simply not.
All right, Glenn.
Yeah, just give me a second here.
Okay. If I
Okay, I'm just gonna go with one. I'm gonna go with the Eagles because I was a big Eagles fan up until Joe Walsh joined, and I know that's their most popular period, Hotel California and all that. but I think Joe Walsh ruined the Eagles, and I
He
think
did.
the Eagles ruined Joe Walsh.
Okay.
He never put out a good solo album after he joined the Eagles. So
I
I'm
agree. I
going
agree
to
with you, yeah. I
say,
would.
go back to your solo career, Joe, and leave the Eagles alone.
All
Yeah,
right.
'cause they made much better albums without him.
Yeah. All right. Mine is this one's. I mean, granted, I made up the question, so it should be easy for me, but it is an easy answer just because the other four guys, they're either my number one or two at their instrument. Okay. Deep Purple. Richie Blackmore's my second favorite guitarist. Ian Gillan's my favorite singer. Ian Pace is my second favorite drummer. And John Lord is my favorite keyboardist. So I'm getting rid of Roger Glover. He's a great bassist. And he's been there the whole time since 1970. So, well, except for the Coverdale Hughes years, but
Yeah, Hughes and a few other. Yeah, but he was one of the main writers of the band.
yeah, he was one of the big writers. Yeah, and plus
Big writers of the band.
he'd always have a hand in production too, because
Production and writing and lyrics as well, everything.
yeah, he produced a lot of good albums for other bands. So Roger Glover, I'm sorry, he would have to go. So,
Okay.
all right.
A bit of lighted. Let me get a bit of lighted from me.
Okay. Glenn is up first on this. Okay. This is probably a tough one for you guys. It's not for me, but this is a tough one. You can only keep one of these three choices for 1 year, okay? Just one calendar year. It's either TV and movies, okay? You've got your TV. It's sports. If you keep sports, you get to watch sports on TV. You don't just have to go to games, okay? So if you go with sports, you're kind of getting 2 for 1, but that's all you can watch on TV is sports.
Okay.
Or music, okay? But now, keep in mind, because Glenn's up first, okay, Glenn, this happens in the year that your beloved Toronto Maple Leafs are in the Stanley Cup Finals. So,
I can read about sports in the newspaper, and I would go with music every time. I could not live without music. It's my lifeblood, and I don't get rid of my TV, get rid of anything. I don't care.
yep,
Okay.
for me, it's the same thing. I'm keeping music. It's not a hard decision for me. I watch very little sports, and I could live without TV, no problem. So, Pat, for you though,
He's not giving up Liverpool.
in your year, your beloved football team is going to be playing for the championship. So,
no, I give up the music because it's in
wow.
my. And the reason why the music is in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't give up Liverpool. I'm following them since before I got into music, way before I got into music.
Yeah.
Since I was about 6 years of age. So it's just ingrained. I would not enjoy the music then, knowing I couldn't watch the Liverpool match tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no music for a year, that's a huge sacrifice, but
Yeah, it would be, yeah, but it's in my head though. I can see it's in my head.
I get you. Okay.
It's like that film, what's the film Shawshank Redemption? Remember he said where you listen to the music, he was talking about Mozart and all that. It's in here, he said. It's in here.
All right, I'm up first on this one. This is number 12. A band that has not held up over the years. Okay. I'm not going to say this band was ever a huge, I didn't listen to them a lot, but I had their albums, and now I just can't listen to them. And in fact, last summer, I bought the Rhino High Fidelity of their debut album, hoping, okay, you know what? Because I've always thought their debut album's the best. Maybe this will turn me around. It didn't. And that is the Cars. This is part of my purge pile, actually, the Cars. So.
I never gave a fuck about the Cars, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to answer you don't have to consider the Cars for your answer.
I didn't give a fuck about them either.
So, Pat,
A band that you're saying a band I used to love, and over the years it just diminished down.
Yeah, the music just hasn't held up for you. Whatever.
Ah, it's Whitesnake.
Whitesnake. Okay.
Yeah, the music hasn't held up for me though.
Even the earlier stuff, the more bluesy
Yeah,
stuff.
even the earlier stuff. No,
Oh, wow, okay.
I listen to it now and I think, no, it's had its day. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't get rid of him. Put it
Yeah.
this way to you, because I did like him back in the day, and they're part of when we were teenagers and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But other than that, would I play him? Very, very, very rarely would I play him now.
And Coverdale wrote lyrics for teenagers.
He did write lyrics for teenagers, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. As I call it, I call that music cock rock.
Yeah, cock rock. Yeah, it's cock rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cock rock. That's what it is.
All right, Glenn.
I'm going to go with the Rolling Stones because anything after Tattoo You, I could give a shit about.
Okay.
1980. I like my Rolling Stones till 1980, and after that, they can put out Hackney Diamonds every year for the rest of their lives, and I'm not interested.
I like the Rolling Stones up to 1962.
I do like Tattoo You. I think that is their last
Great album.
It's their last great album. Yeah. And the amazing thing is it's just all, leftovers from previous albums.
I know. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's like physical graffiti kind of too,
Yeah.
So.
That's true, yeah.
All right. This is Pat. He's first. Okay, we're all past 60. So in the golf parlance, we are on the back nine of life. Could you be happy listening to, say, your 500 favorite albums for the rest of your lifetime? That's it. You just get those 500.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Okay. Could you do 250?
No.
No. Okay.
I could do 500.
You do 500. Okay.
Absolutely.
Glenn?
Well, if somebody held a gun to my head, I could do 500, but no, I wouldn't like that because I still like exploring new bands and finding stuff I've ignored for years. Like you mentioned, Lucifer's Friend, I wouldn't be able to listen to that because I'm stuck with these 500 albums, and to the day I die, I'll always be exploring and looking for something else to hear that I'm not familiar with. So,
well, I think you know my answer, seeing how we're not going to bump into each other at the record store.
yeah.
So I can live with my 500. So, all right. So, Pat,
well, you could have done a much better purge then.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
You might want to go back and do that again.
Yeah, I'm not forced to though. So.
Do another round of videos, Steve.
Okay,
repurge.
That's just what the VC wants. So. All right, so I am first here. This is number 14. All right, so same as us. Our rock stars are our rock heroes. They're getting older. Many are over 80 years old now. Whose death will get to you the most?
Are you asking Glenn, is it?
Yeah.
Whose turn?
Glenn's first, yeah.
Oh, I think Bob Dylan.
Yeah, I figured that would be your answer.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I had that wrong. I was first, but that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go ahead then, and then it'll be your turn, Pat. Tony Iommi would be my number one. Ian Hunter would be a very close number two.
You like Ian Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, I love Ian Hunter. So, and Ian,
mine are already dead.
Okay.
Frank Zappa, I was devastated when he died.
Yeah.
Devastated. Look, what would he have done in the last 30 years? Like, no, but anyone's guess what he would have done. And John Lord, gone on me as well. Devastated when he died. But any of the ones that are alive, if I'd be devastated, I'd say John Anderson.
John Anderson.
I'd go with John Anderson, yeah.
He still sounds great, man.
He still sounds great. And Glenn saw him down in Rochester.
Yeah.
The voice of Yes, isn't he? He's the voice of Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or not yes without John Anderson. Simple as that.
Yeah. All right, because I screwed things up. You go first on this one, Pat. So this was inspired by Gary at Physical Format Rock and Roll. He did a video last week about 3 acts that had been around since he was a teenager. that it took him forever to get into. He's only gotten into them like the last 5 years. Um, can you think of 3, Pat, that it took you a long time?
Oh, I can.
Okay.
The first one would be Gentle Giant, believe it or not. It took me a long time to get into them because I heard that horrible album, A Giant for a Day, back in the 80s, and I never went near him. And maybe the last 3 or 4 years, maybe only, I got all their albums and I absolutely adore them. The next one would be Robin Trower.
Yep.
Pass Me By. Robin Trower, Pass Me By. I have a heap of albums by him now. I don't have them all. But again, genius guitarist. How did he pass me by? And then how did Procol Harum pass me by? I love Procol Harum so much now that they're in my top 10. And I think their live album, the one with the Edmonton Orchestra in Canada,
oh, brilliant,
is my second favorite live album now after Made in Japan. Is that they're moving up so high. Yeah. Incredible band.
I remember,
especially 67 to 77. Don't mind about the new stuff. That's
right.
We got about all that. It's that 10-year period. Right. They're absolutely incredible, and they passed me by. Yeah. A whiter shade of pale. That's all I thought they were, because I never investigated them. Glenn, you get me? Never went down the rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole in the last couple of months, and I have every album they have from 67 to 77.
It's great when that happens. I think that's what I was saying about the 500 album thing. That's why, because you all of a sudden you go back and you revisit Procol Harum and you go, oh my God, what have I been missing for the last 50 years?
Yeah,
and that wouldn't happen if you were stuck with,
That's true, Glenn, and they are an incredible band, Glenn, aren't they?
Yeah, there's still lots to get into. Yeah, that we ignore for some reason.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I remember when that live Procol Harum album came out, and I can remember going to my father and asking him for $3 so I could go to the record store and buy that. I came back and I put it on. Mind you, that's I think 71, that album.
Yeah, that's 71, correct, yeah.
15-year-old Steve was not ready for that. Okay, I was still Fragile was the first prog album I ever bought, but this was now with the symphony. It wasn't for me, and I was like, oh Christ, that's that was a waste of money. But now I like it. So all right. So okay, yeah, Pat went first there. So Glenn.
Okay, so back in the early 70s, I was not into prog at all. I mean, I like the first King Crimson album. I like certain albums, but to say I was a prog rock fan, because I hated Yes, hated them.
That's right, you did, yeah.
Hated Genesis, hated them, like just hate. And now they're two of my favorite bands of all time. Yes, I would consider my second favorite band of all time. And I'm going to say Gentle Giant for a third one, because just in the last year I've gotten into them and just going, what the hell have I been missing all these years? Like, this is incredible.
Isn't it amazing how we miss them?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. My 3 are Genesis. Took me a long time. Took until really 2007 when I read a book about them. And when I read a rock biography, I like to have the music to listen to. So I started buying it as I was going through the book. And that's what turned me around.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. King Crimson took a long time. And probably my most recent, but man, I have 4 of their albums now. And that is Camel. I am really.
Yeah, Camel, fantastic. Yeah. That's another band that it took me a long time to get into as well, Camel.
Yeah. So.
Well, I could have an honorable mention. Caravan. It's another band. I'd never even heard of Caravan in the 70s. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah.
And now they're one of my favorite prog bands.
Yeah, same here, Glenn. Another one that passed me by.
Okay. Glenn, you are first on this one. Best recommendation you have received in the VC. Okay.
Ooh, I could just think of certain albums that I've been turned on to in the VC.
Well, how did you get into Wilco? Did somebody recommend that?
No, I don't know how that happened actually.
Yeah,
I
I never heard of them until Glenn had them on the.
yeah. They're
I'm
from
not sure because I had their first two
Chicago. So I
albums.
knew of them.
I had their first two albums, so I was more than familiar with them, but just never really listened.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be popular over this side of the Atlantic, so they wouldn't know. And I don't think anyone heard.
Oh, they're doing a world tour, so they're going all over the place.
Europe.
I'm pretty sure they're going to England. I would say, what was I turned on to? Frick. Okay, I can just think of certain albums like our friend Sam, Americana Sam, turned me on to a Marty Stewart album. Now I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Oh, that like psych hillbilly kind of album.
Yeah, it's actually a really good album. I never would have listened to that in a million years.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go with that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give
Way Out West. That's what it was called.
I'm gonna give credit to the man sitting above you, Pat, and that is, Glenn. That is Pat with Eloy. I now have 12 of their albums.
What a band! Yeah, what a band!
Yeah,
I love Eli. I got into them in the 80s. Oh, they're incredible. Love them. Love the German band.
I think I heard of them in the 70s, and I bet you I probably didn't hear of them until the internet age.
Yeah. Do you like them, Glenn? Eli?
I can't stand the voice. I don't like them.
Yeah, a lot of people have that issue with the voice. I don't have
music.
the issue.
Music is great.
Yep.
I
understand why people love them. They're pretty talented. I got nothing bad to say about them other than just like
yeah. A lot of it's either like the voice or you don't. That's the way it is.
So this works out. This works out perfect for the timing.
Do I have to answer that question?
Pardon me?
Last question.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes.
I have them here anyway. This is the band that the YouTube turned me on to, Vinyl Community, whatever. Angie de Potre.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I'm absolutely mad.
Okay.
I'm absolutely mad about them. It could be the best thing that Canada have ever exported. Like, they're that good. And I think they're going to be the biggest band in the world. They're outselling everyone at the moment. Outselling everyone. They're going to be that big, Glenn.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And you have to listen to him, Glenn. You'd like him. I know you'd like him, Glenn.
Yeah, I've just heard it. I went on YouTube and checked them out just to see what all the fuss was about, and I did like it. It was pretty interesting.
But the albums are actually, it's different with all that show. I like listening to the music. I don't mind all that show thing with the, you know, when they're dressed up. I want to listen to the music.
Yeah.
And the music is what I'm at. The visual part in most bands I don't give a fuck about visual. I don't care. It's the music I want.
I agree.
Yeah, it's music.
All right. So here we decided the last time that we would take turns recommending an album that we thought the other two might like. They would certainly be in their wheelhouse kind of music they like. And so I am choosing this month. Glenn is going to choose next month. And they are also from Germany. And that is Jane and the album Together. That's from 1972. This is their debut. Big Hammond organ. Vocally, very interesting singer. His name is Bernd Pulst. Problem is, I think he's a member of the 27 Club. This is the only album he's on with them, but they've probably done 20 albums. But it is called Together by Jane. I highly recommend this album. They were actually on the same label as Lucifer's Friend. That's how I found out about them. When I had Lucifer's Friend album, it had some of their label mates listed on it. And so,
I've heard of them. I know my brother is big into German bands, and he has mentioned them before, but I don't have anything. I actually haven't heard anything by him.
Yeah.
Heard of him? I've never heard of. I will check that out.
Okay, yeah, fantastic.
Is it available on YouTube or anything? Did you check? And
I'm sure you can find it. I gotta believe you can.
Yeah, everything is on YouTube, Glenn. Everything. Even the Irish prog band Frupp are on it. Frupp, Frupp.
Okay, all right. So we'll do Pat here first. Biopics. Do you have a favorite one, or is there one you would like to see done?
Bio on a band or an
Yeah,
artist.
or a musician, yeah.
I thought the film by Oliver Stone on The Doors was exceptional.
Okay.
It's probably one of the better ones. I thought the one they did on Queen was terrible.
Oh, that is horrible.
Oh, brutal.
Horrible.
Brutal.
I thought it was all over the place and nothing fitted. But I thought the Doors one was very true to the essence. Even man, what was the name of the actor that played Jim Morrison?
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
He even looked like him and sounded like him. I mean, it's just fantastic. And if there's one bio, I'd love to see a bio of Frank Zappa.
Okay.
I would. I'd say that'd be a fascinating.
It would just be 2 hours of watching him in his vault recording weird music.
No, it'd be interesting. I've read 2 autobiographies of him. Yeah. One official, one unofficial, and they're absolutely, especially before Zappa came, all the stuff he went through and all the different bands he was with and all the different things he got up to. I think it'd be fascinating. I don't mean do Zappa from up until he died. I mean do that kind of period, the 60s period. You know, that'd be ideal.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
Okay. Glenn?
Well, I hate the biopics too. The Hollywood ones, like the one on Elton John and the one on Queen and the one on Elf, they're just horrible movies.
Yeah.
But so last year I went to see the Dylan one, The Complete Unknown. That was fabulous. That was probably the best done biopic where the actor had to portray someone who's just, so intimately, like it's hard to see them on somebody playing them. So I'm going with that Dylan movie.
I didn't see it, but coming from you, that's a ringing endorsement because I know you would have.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Really so good.
That good, is it? Is it that good?
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah.
Okay, I must have a look out for that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm what made me think of this was the Queen movie, which you brought up, Pat, because I can remember we didn't see it at the show. I can remember my wife and I were watching it at home, and I'm on the couch. And I'm like, okay, wait, that's wrong. Nope, that did not happen then. That happened before.
Yes.
That they should throw it in the movie 20 minutes ago. I said they've got so much wrong here, and I thought the actors were horrible. I absolutely hated that movie.
Oh, it was terrible. I thought it was poorly together. And
I don't know if I have a favorite one. I mean, I did like the Doors one.
The Doors one was really good now because Oliver Stone.
That was good. Films. I'm not a Johnny Cash fan, but I thought Walk the Line was pretty good.
The Ray Charles one was really good too.
That I didn't
see.
So
excellent movie.
But the one I would like to see would be Mark Bolan, T-Rex. It was a tragic death,
Yeah, that'd be an interesting one. Yeah, it'd have to be done, but not done by Hollywood, as Glenn would say. Yeah, done properly. So, by an independent filmmaker, maybe that would do it. Maybe on a budget that would look kind of raw and rough and ready. You get me?
Yeah. So then this is number 19. This is about perfect albums. Is there such a thing as a perfect album? I have some, but I mean, like I always used to think Abbey Road was perfect. And then I think to myself, well, I hate Maxwell Silverhammer and I hate Octopus's Garden. So it can't be a perfect album.
No, it can't be. No.
I mean, the rest of the album's incredible, great production, everything. But do you have a perfect album where it's just everything clicked? It's the songs, it's the production, it's the playing. It's really a band or an artist at their peak.
Is this for me or Glenn?
Yeah, you're up first.
Apostrophe by Frank Zappa.
Okay.
Perfect. 100% perfect from start to finish. Production, example, everything about that album is just perfect. I might prefer other albums to it where they're not perfect, but to me, that's the perfect album. It's a short enough album, about 30 odd minutes long.
Okay.
But every second on that is incredible. I know there's lots of other albums I could say that about too, but
Yeah.
that's the one.
But that's the one
That's
that
the-
comes to mind.
That's
right?
the one springs to mind straight away.
Okay. Glenn?
I think Aqualung. That's the album where I think every note
Yeah,
is just
agree there too.
perfect,
Yeah.
sequenced perfectly. I love every song. I love all the instrumentation. I love all the lyrics. It's just, to me, that's kind of an album that was made for me.
Yeah.
It's perfect, Glenn. I agree with you 100%. Another one that you could easily.
I had 3 albums on my short list. Aqualung was one of them. So I'm not going to use it because I thought one of you guys might. So I have this CD here. Pat, you had said a short album. This is 33 minutes of perfection, and that is the Montrose debut.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent album.
That is just 8 solid rock songs.
Brilliant
Beautiful,
album.
incredible production. Ted Templeman. And you talked about the Van Halen debut. Eddie Van Halen wanted Ted Templeman to produce their debut because he wanted it to sound like that album.
Oh, very influential debut album, and they never bettered that album anyway.
Yeah. Oh, no.
No, that's an incredible. Do you ever hear that album, Glenn?
No, I've never heard a note of it.
No, Glenn. I know it might not be in your wheelhouse, that
Yeah.
kind of rock music, but to me, it's the foundation of an awful lot of American rock in the 70s. That album.
Yeah. All right, and number 20.
The last question.
Yeah. When I went to bed last night, I only had 19 to 20 questions. So I woke up at like midnight, and I was up till 3 o'clock. I couldn't fall back to sleep, and the question hit me, and I kept telling myself, make sure I remember. And then when I woke up, I forgot what it was. So what I am doing is I am creating a petition, and I want to know if you're with me. I'm trying to put together a global effort to get automobile manufacturers to put CD players back in cars.
Oh,
Are you with me?
Yes.
yeah.
Even
Well, my car, I still have a car with a CD player in it, but yes, yeah.
I still have a car that you have to wind up.
I have a 2019, which was the last year that Lincoln put CD players in their cars. And I have a 2023 Subaru, which is the last year they put CDs in their cars. And that's why I bought both of those.
Yeah, my car is older than.
To me, it's an essential.
But I wouldn't listen to. I don't listen to music in the car actually that often.
Oh no.
Oh my! See, my thing now though, as long as I've got a port where I can plug in a USB stick, I got all my music on one stick, so I just do it that way. As long as I got the interface where I can change the records. And
I don't listen to much music, and the reason being, if you drove here in where I live in Waterford City, you have to have your whereabouts.
Oh.
You have to be able to. So many bad drivers. If I'm driving along and listen to whatever, Jethro Tull or whatever, and I can't see the idiots coming at me, I can't hear them. And next minute they're on top of me. I just don't get the same buzz as sitting down listening to on my hi-fi.
Oh no, it's not the same thing. But
not the same.
I hate driving. To me, driving is a necessary evil. Okay.
Oh, I don't like driving either, but I just rather concentrate on the road because the driving is not great now, Steve. It's not good. You have to have
there's nothing better than a long trip and having all your music.
A long trip is different. A long trip is different. Yeah.
I'm moving to a state where there's nothing but senior citizens, so I'm going to have plenty of horrible drivers.
Absolutely, yeah. But you're going to have long roads where they know I'm going to be on them.
Oh yeah, you're going to have that too. Yeah.
Yeah, long roads. We're a small country here, lads. We don't have long journeys.
Yeah.
You might have to go to the shop. It could be 100 miles. You know what I mean? Like Glenn was on about, he went to some place, and I remember you went upstate or something, and it took you. Was it a couple of days you went over by the beach or something? Was that to take a couple of days?
Yeah.
Well, the beach is only out the road. It'll take me 20 minutes.
Oh, well, driving to Florida to see my daughter is 2 or 3 day journey for me.
When you go,
but you must.
I don't know when I'm going again. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Canada and United States are so big, lads.
Yeah. vast country.
Incomprehensible to someone like me living in a small country like this, where 100 miles is a long journey.
Yeah.
To me, that's a long journey. I
My
hate-
longest, I've driven 24, I drove 2,500 miles by myself.
No, I could 2,500 miles. I'd be near Iceland.
All
I kept going, yeah, and I'd be up near Iceland.
All right, well, let's wrap this up because we are at the hour mark. Most people can't take in an hour, but hopefully they'll stick it out. So, Pat, thanks again. Please check out.
Thanks very much for having me on, Steve. Always a pleasure.
I will leave a link to Pat's channel. Glenn, thank you. I will leave a
Thank you, buddy.
to Glenn's channel. And then next month, sometime in July, Glenn's going to host. He'll have the two of us on, and he will throw a recommendation our way. And when we come back, we'll go over the Jane album, see what they thought of it.
Okay. Maybe a couple of weeks down the road, I'll be ready to go.
Good man, Glenn. Good man.
All right. That's it, everybody.
Thanks very much, lads. Bye now.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve.